Here we are at the start of the minor title Royal Rumble. We got Sergeant Slaughter representing the Classic roster, and Heath Slater representing the Smackdown roster. Both of them drawing 2 and 1 respectively. Sergeant Slaughter at number 2, Heath Slater at number 1, as you see Sergeant Slaughter fighting out of the ropes right away. Heath Slater getting whipped around the ring and put into the corner by Sergeant Slaughter. Sergeant Slaughter getting countered as Heath Slater now pushing Slaughter against the ropes. Slaughter pushing out of that corner as they tie up once again. Heath Slater getting a headlock applied to him by Slaughter. Slaughter trying whipping Slater over the top rope. Slater and Slaughter fighting their way in the middle of the ring at the start of this matchup. As we have Dean Ambrose of The Shield, his tag partner Roman Reigns, the current Intercontinental Champion. And he is representing Raw here, as we have a member of each faction in the start of this Royal Rumble. Huge back elbow by Heath Slater, as Dean Ambrose now going to whip around Heath Slater, whip him over that top rope. As we get Heath Slater getting himself back into this ring, wiping the sweat off of his brow. Headlock by Slater. He's going to whip around Slaughter. Ambrose trying to get Slater back into that corner here. He's able to get him into that corner from the far side of the screen. He's going to try and push him up, but Heath Slater pushing out of that way, as Heath Slater now gets whipped around the ring, put over the top rope. And Dean Ambrose actually accidentally grabbing Slaughter. Slaughter attacking the back, and Slater attacking Ambrose, as we now have MVP making his way to the ring at number 4. Even though that music is the primetime players, this is MVP making his way to the ring. His first Royal Rumble in this universe, as he was just added to the roster by you, the fans. As we see Heath Slater on the outside here, MVP calling Slater back into the ring. They tie up once again. Huge gut check by Dean Ambrose to get Slaughter back into the ring. Headlock by Ambrose to take Mr. Slaughter into the corner. With Heath Slater down on the ropes, getting pushed out by MVP, and Heath Slater is the first person eliminated. He was the first one out, and he was the first one in as well, as we have another entrant coming in. Number 5, Tensai. Now Tensai has had a pretty decent amount going in here. Amount of score going in here, as it were. As we have Dean Ambrose on the side here. He is at the top of the power rankings for SmackDown for that United States title that is currently held by Santino Marella, as Sweet Tea Tensai is put against that ropes. MVP drop-kicking Dean Ambrose out of the ring, as Dean Ambrose is the second person eliminated here. MVP with 2 eliminations so far. Tensai on the outside by both Slaughter and MVP. As you see, Tensai able to fight his way back in here. As you get a nice side suplex from MVP, stalling a little bit, just getting all that height that he can onto Slaughter. As we now have another big man making his way to the ring, Bam Bigelow. Bam Bigelow is another star that is just entering the foray, as he was voted into this arena by you, the fans. As you get a nice drop kick by Sweet Tea Tensai, and a nice chop to the throat. He's going to spin that hand, and perhaps choke out Sergeant Slaughter. He's putting that green mist in the face of Slaughter, tripping him up now. Unfortunately, that will not get him out of the ring in this matchup. He's got to get him over the top rope. It doesn't matter if he's knocked out on the floor. He has to go over the top rope and out to the floor. As we have Bam Bigelow now pushing MVP. MVP already eliminated 2 people as he gets himself back in the ring. We have Slaughter, Tensai, Bigelow, and MVP, as we have another wrestler making their way to the ring now. Sting. Sting representing WCW, actually. He has not yet chosen a faction. As we said, Slaughter sent over the top rope at number 3. Slaughter started out this match at number 2. He was the second man in this ring. And we see Bam Bigelow attacking Tensai from behind now, as MVP is picked up by Sting, and Sting gets pushed away. MVP taunting to the crowd as Sting gets pushed against the ropes. MVP now gonna push Sting against those ropes, try and get him over the top rope, but Sting fighting back here. Headlock by Sting onto MVP, as now MVP gets whipped over that top rope. And we get another count for another wrestler making their way down to the ring. MVP pushing out, getting pushed out of the ring at number 4, as we have Justin Gabriel now making their way to the ring at number 8. Justin Gabriel, a young superstar, fighting with the Core. The Core has had a decent showing in the Tag Team Turmoil tournament that started out this WWE Universe. As we get Justin Gabriel whipping around Sting now, trying to get him over the top rope, but Tensai getting pushed over by Bam Bigelow. Will Bam Bam be able to eliminate Tensai? Yes, he will. Tensai is eliminated at number 5. As we see some more wrestling going on in the middle of the ring. We have Bam Bam picking up Sting, both wrestlers part of WCW for quite some time. Huge dropkick by the big man, Bam Bigelow. Justin Gabriel, the high flyer, also in the ring. As we have Bam Bam sent over the top rope. We now have the other half of Tons of Funk, as he just saw Tensai taken out. We have Brodus Clay now making their way to the ring at number 9. Tie-up between Sting and Justin Gabriel. Justin Gabriel countering and getting an instant to the back of the head of Sting, kicking Sting to the side as we get a huge elbow from Justin Gabriel missing. And we see a couple of shots by Bam Bigelow missing as well. As we see a nice running DDT by Sting. Brodus Clay trying to get rid of Justin Gabriel. I believe the Core actually eliminated Tons of Funk from the Tag Team Turmoil tournament. I am not quite sure. As we see Bam Bam also getting pushed against the ropes by Sting here. As Justin Gabriel is eliminated here at number 6. Justin Gabriel was a lot fresher than some of the other men in this ring. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated. As we see Bam Bigelow attacking Sting against the ropes, and we have Rey Mysterio coming in at number 10. Rey Mysterio jumping over the rope there and getting himself back in the ring, actually stalling a little bit, waiting for someone to attack, and takes on the big man, or one of the 2 big men in this ring, Bam Bigelow. As you see Sting now attacking Brodus Clay, trying to get him against the ropes, and he does get Brodus against the ropes, but Brodus able to recover quickly and get himself back into the ring. Sting with a huge armbar onto the big man, Brodus Clay, the Funkasaurus, as he gets sent into the Bam Bam and Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio trying to fight his way out of that corner as he ties up with Bam Bigelow. Once again, Sting getting tied up with Brodus Clay. And we hear the music of John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL, coming in at number 11. Huge knee to the gut of Rey Mysterio from Bam Bigelow as the big man tries to get the much smaller man Rey Mysterio out. And he does, in fact, get Rey Mysterio out of this matchup. And it looks like Brodus Clay has been eliminated as well at number 7 and 8. Rey Mysterio and Brodus Clay eliminated. As we have JBL trying to take out Bam Bam, and he did. Bam Bam eliminated number 9. Now we just have Sting and JBL left in the ring. JBL entered in at number 11. Sting entered in at number 7. As many men have been eliminated already, we got a tie now with JBL trying to get rid of Sting. Huge shot by JBL as Sting gets himself back into the ring. And John Cena making his way to the ring at number 12. Now John Cena actually won his first WWE title from John Bradshaw Layfield here. And he's going straight for JBL, trying to push him over the top rope. As Sting is going to try to help him as well. JBL up on the top rope. Will he be able to get over here? Will he be able to get out of this ring? Will John Cena and Sting be able to take out one of the freshest men? JBL able to tie himself up on the ropes, get him down on the bottom rope, and pull himself back in. As JBL ties up with Sting. Drop. Reverse. Russian leg sweep, rather. As we get a JBL picking up John Cena once again. Huge bulldog by Sting as we get another wrestler come into the ring at number 13. That would be Bray Wyatt making his way to the ring. Voted in there by the fans. We saw him in a a 6-man tag match, as we see JBL taking out there. JBL taking out number 10. Sting has been in the ring for quite some time. As we see a huge move here, a double gut buster onto Bray Wyatt, attacking the new guy, our 2 old schoolers, John Cena and Sting. Huge move there by Wyatt, taking Cena down to the mat. As you get Sting attacking Wyatt, elbowing the face of Wyatt as he sends Cena into the corner here. Sting calling to the crowd, having that howling for the wolf pack, perhaps, as we get an elbow to the face of Bray Wyatt and a bulldog from Sting. Once again, both of the older generation attacking the new guy, Bray Wyatt. And another part of the older generation, we got Ric Flair coming in at number 14. As Sting is picked up by Bray Wyatt here, punched in the face, sent to that corner. And Ric Flair gonna get attacked by John Cena right away. Huge suplex by Cena, sending Ric Flair down to the mat. As we get a headlock by Cena, as Sting is sent over the top rope by Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt looking at Sting, both trying to get the other over that top rope. Bray Wyatt pushing Sting harder against the ropes and able to flip him over, but Sting able to hold on to the ropes once again. Ric Flair on the outside ropes now, as Ric Flair is able to actually get himself back into the ring. We got another wrestler coming in here now, as we have Bray Wyatt over that top rope, Sting trying to eliminate him. Bray Wyatt able to get back into the ring. Who is the next wrestler to get back in here? It is Hollywood Hulk Hogan coming in at number 15. As we have Sting actually eliminated by Bray Wyatt. Sting was in there for quite some time. He entered in at number 11 and was able to stay in there. He entered in at number 7 and was able to stay in until number 11. 10 other people were eliminated before him. And we are a quarter of the way through this Rumble. 10 people have already been eliminated. We have had 15 people enter the ring now with Hogan. And we're at 1/4 of the way through this 40-man Royal Rumble. As we have Ric Flair getting shot in the face by John Cena as they tie up once again. Bray Wyatt getting whipped around by Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan able to get a kick to Bray Wyatt and try and get Bray Wyatt over the top rope. Ric Flair also trying to get John Cena over the top rope, but Cena pushing out, Bray Wyatt pushing out. Now we have the Undertaker coming in at number 16. The Phenom, the legend, the Undertaker. As we see Bray Wyatt take out Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan has been taken out by Bray Wyatt. Hulk Hogan very fresh compared to John Cena and Bray Wyatt. As we see John Cena now eliminated at number 13. The Undertaker in the corner by Bray Wyatt. Will Bray Wyatt continue his devastating force against Ric Flair and the Undertaker as Ric Flair gets sent into the Undertaker here? As we get a rake to the back of the Undertaker by Ric Flair. Ric Flair getting sent over the top rope by Undertaker. Undertaker now actually attacking Bray Wyatt, and Bray Wyatt's going to get sent over the top rope by the Undertaker as we see the countdown timer for another wrestler entering the ring. Who will it be here? We have Lex Luger making his way at number 17. As another member of WCW primarily, as we see him get whipped into the corner. Huge clothesline by Ric Flair takes him out right away. He did nothing. He did absolutely nothing. Ric Flair took out Lex Luger right away. As we get Undertaker put over the top rope by Bray Wyatt. No. As you see, Ric Flair also put into that electric chair by Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt calling for a timeout against these two superstars, but they're actually going to pick up the pace. Double teaming Bray Wyatt now. And we have David Otunga making his way to the ring at number 18. The lawyer for WWE. Gonna try and make his presence known in this Royal Rumble. It is all about the power with his song accompanying him to the ring. As he is already on the outside by Ric Flair, he immediately eliminated Lex Luger. Will he be able to immediately eliminate David Otunga? David Otunga able to get himself back into the ring. Has to get a couple of big shots by Otunga. Ric Flair trying to get the back and does not. As you see Undertaker put over the top rope by Bray Wyatt. And Ric Flair tying up once again, this time with him on the outside with David Otunga and himself able to get back in. As we have the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, now making his way down to the ring at number 19. As we have all 5 men in the ring here. One more and we will have to wait for an elimination as we see another electric chair by Bray Wyatt, this time to Ric Flair. As we get an arm leg take down on no one, as that was just a leg drop onto the leg of Ric Flair. As you see Bray Wyatt attacking Ric Flair some more. The older school wrestlers being shown here in this minor title Royal Rumble. David Otunga trying to take out Ted DiBiase. DiBiase able to counter and get underneath that punch. As you see Bray Wyatt put into the ropes. Ric Flair trying to get Bray Wyatt over there. As you see a huge atomic drop taking Bray Wyatt out. Ric Flair able to take out Bray Wyatt. As we have Ricky the Dragon Steamboat coming in at number 20. Another classic wrestler to make their way into this arena. Bray Wyatt was eliminated at number 14. And we have David Otunga whipped into this ring now. And taken out by The Undertaker. David Otunga actually taken out at 16. Bray Wyatt was at 15. As we see Ric Flair against the ropes. Ted DiBiase getting punched to the face. Getting taken out. Rake to the eyes from the dirtiest player in the game, Ric Flair. And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in the corner with The Undertaker. Ricky Steamboat trying to fight for that European title. That classic WWF title. As he whips over The Undertaker. Also fighting for that European title. Held by his brother Kane. As you see Ted DiBiase being pushed out by Ric Flair. Ric Flair putting on a good showing. Eliminating another wrestler here in Ted DiBiase. As we get a countdown perhaps soon for another wrestler to enter the ring. Yes, there we go at the 10 count. We will have another wrestler coming down to this ring as Ric Flair is sent over the top rope by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And we hear the Primetime Players music, and this is actually a Primetime player, Darren Young, coming in at number 21, making a $1 million move as Undertaker's taken out by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. An absolutely devastating elimination as The Undertaker, for a second time, did not last as long as he would have wished, considering how large of a man he is. Darren Young fighting for a chance at Roman Reigns' title on Raw. Roman Reigns currently holding the Intercontinental title at Raw. As you see, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat being pushed out by both Ric Flair and Darren Young. Ric Flair also trying to show a good showing, perhaps, for that Intercontinental title. But Ricky the Dragon Steamboat able to fight his way back in, as we have Sin Cara coming in at number 22. Sin Cara, the young protege of Rey Mysterio. We saw Rey Mysterio eliminated quite earlier on in this Royal Rumble. Sin Cara jumping over the top rope there, as he get a nice suplex by Ricky Steamboat to Darren Young. As Rey Mysterio's music goes off, we have him attacking the veteran Ric Flair. As you see, Rey Mysterio's protege, Sin Cara, trying to take out Ric Flair, calling for a good fight with Flair, as Darren Young and Ricky Steamboat fight on the opposite side of the ring. As you get a huge shoulder check by Darren Young, taking Ricky Steamboat down to the mat, and a huge leg drop. We get a countdown for another wrestler coming down to the ring, as Ric Flair pushes Sin Cara against the ropes here. Will we get another classic wrestler? Kind of. Mr. McMahon. Pretty classic, not so much of a wrestler. As we get Mr. McMahon sliding into the ring at number 23. As we see Ricky Steamboat actually taken out here. He was able to take out The Undertaker, but he got taken out by Darren Young. And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat already taken out by Darren Young. Sin Cara getting whipped around by Darren Young. Mr. McMahon over the top rope already. Will Ric Flair take out Mr. McMahon? Yes, he will. Another big elimination by Flair. Flair has been in this ring for quite some time. He entered in at number 14. Sin Cara and Darren Young both have been in the ring significantly less time at 21 and 22. As you see now, number 24, Rob Van Dam, a wrestler that you fans chose to be part of this Royal Rumble. As you see a nice takedown by Sin Cara. We're already halfway through this Royal Rumble. As you see a tie between Darren Young and Sin Cara. As you see a headlock by Darren Young onto Sin Cara. Sin Cara sent into that corner. And Sin Cara getting put up on that rope by Darren Young. Darren Young got to be pushing Sin Cara around as he tries to push Sin Cara off that top rope. He does and is able to push Sin Cara over that top rope and eliminate him. Sin Cara eliminated quite early. In fact, he was eliminated at number 21 And we've got Rob Van Dam attacking Mr. Ric Flair, the veteran. And then another veteran in his own right, Rob Van Dam, as we get Zack Ryder, the internet darling, entering in at number 25. As he's going to get himself into the ring here. Try to take out Rob Van Dam right away. Rob Van Dam tying up and getting arm drag takedown onto Zack Ryder. Darren Young got to try and eliminate Ric Flair perhaps, as Ric Flair gets sent into that corner. Darren Young tying up with Flair once again, as Flair gets picked up onto the top rope. Zack Ryder pushing Rob Van Dam onto the top rope, and Darren Young and Ric Flair tying up in the opposite corner, as Rob Van Dam is eliminated by Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder was able to eliminate one of the biggest hardcore stars of all time, Rob Van Dam. As Ric Flair is also eliminated here. I didn't quite see who it was from, but Ric Flair was lasted for a very long time. I believe Ric Flair was eliminated by Darren Young. But we have Goldust coming in at number 26 now to fill out this ring a bit more. And we see Darren Young and Goldust trying to fight off Zack Ryder. And Zack Ryder getting sent against that rope. And Darren Young calling to the crowd, poking to the crowd, that Zack Ryder has to get out of this ring. He eliminated a hardcore legend. Zack Ryder calling to the crowd as well. You know who you love him. The internet voted for him. Goldust, the internet voted for him as well to be in this Royal Rumble as he eliminates Darren Young. As we hear the music of Wade Barrett making his way down to the ring. Wade Barrett entering in at number 27. Nice side move there by Wade Barrett, and a nice spine buster by Goldust, as both of the bigger stars tried to pick on Wade Barrett, it seems, as Wade Barrett took out the legend Ric Flair. As we get Wade Barrett and Goldust both pushing on Zack Ryder, trying to get him out of this ring, as he's got a foot on the leg of Zack Ryder, trying to push him out. Will Zack Ryder be pushed out here? Huge punch to the face of Zack Ryder, and Zack Ryder is eliminated. As we get another entrant to come into the ring now. It is Kane, the modern day Kane, making his way down to the ring now. So we have a tie-up between Goldust and Wade Barrett. The retro Kane is actually the European champion, as we get a nice spine buster by Goldust. Well, not a spine buster, an atomic drop rather. He did a nice spine buster earlier, as Wade Barrett gets Kane into the corner here. Kane actually entered in fairly late into the Royal Rumble, a fairly lucky drawing, as Goldust and Wade Barrett try to push him against the ropes here. Try and get him out of this ring. Both teaming up, both Goldust and Wade Barrett teaming up against the monster Kane. As Kane is put over that top rope, will he be put over there? Kane actually able to fight out of that. Able to fight out and get Wade Barrett out of there, as Drew McIntyre enters in at number 29. As we get Wade Barrett pushing away Kane. Kane getting pushed away from Wade Barrett, trying to get him towards those ropes. The legend, the chosen one, Drew McIntyre is the chosen one. And we have Wade Barrett put into the corner by Kane. Goldust has Drew McIntyre in that corner. You gotta wonder who's gonna be the next man to be eliminated here. We have 4 men in this arena. Will we have more come out before someone is eliminated? Kane put over the top rope by Wade Barrett. Will he put those Barrett barrage to work? He tries, but Kane able to duck out from underneath it. And we get the countdown for another combatant to enter the ring. As we will get number 30, I believe. Yes, Psycho Sid. Or just Sid making his way down to the ring. Sid is a real big player in the classic roster. He would fight The Undertaker at WrestleMania, as well as fighting Hulk Hogan several times. Sid was a very big man, just as big as Kane, who was just sent over the top rope by Wade Barrett. And Wade Barrett looks to eliminate Kane. Yes, he's able to do that baseball slide to take Kane out of this arena and takes him out of the Royal Rumble. As we see Sid put up against that rope here. And Drew McIntyre has Sid all the way up on the top rope. Sid able to punch his way out of it though. Goldust trying to keep himself there as he has Sami Zayn making his way in at number 31 as Goldust is eliminated. Once again, we have another character that was chosen by you, the fans, making their way to the ring in the form of Sami Zayn. And Drew McIntyre is also eliminated here. As you see, Sami Zayn get a headlock applied to him. So Sami Zayn is pushed down. Wade Barrett going to try and push up Sami Zayn and take him out as well. So we had Kane, Sami Zayn, Goldust, and Drew McIntyre all eliminated fairly quickly after each other. If I remember correctly, let's go. It was Kane at number 25, Goldust at number 26, Drew McIntyre at number 27, and now we have Wade Barrett to add to the pile. Sami Zayn was eliminated at number 28, and then Wade Barrett eliminated at 29. Oh my. We have Axel coming in at number 31. We have a 40-man Royal Rumble here, and we're over 3/4 of the way through it. We have Sid and Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel, your WWE 2K14 champion at this moment, as he was able to win that triple threat match in order to win that title over Sami Zayn and Rob Van Dam. We saw Rob Van Dam and Sami Zayn earlier. As we have a countdown to our next wrestler, to number 32, to make their way to the ring. We have only a few more wrestlers to make their way to the ring. And we have Seth Rollins as the member at actually number 33. We were even closer to the end than I thought. As we see Seth Rollins sliding his way into the ring. As we get Seth Rollins punching Sid and trying to get Curtis Axel out of the ring as well. We have Sid up on the ropes now. Axel punching the face of Seth Rollins. And a couple of shots by Sid and Seth Rollins between these three men. A huge amount of flurry of blows going between all of these guys. As we see Axel trying to push Seth Rollins, as well as Sid. Both these guys trying to get Seth Rollins out of this arena. As we get another wrestler coming down in just a few moments. As we get Seth Rollins flipped over that top rope, but able to skin the cat, kind of, and keep himself in the ring. As we have William Regal, the winner of the NXT Royal Rumble, making his way down to the ring at number 34. There's a couple of big shots by Sid to Curtis Axel. As we see Seth Rollins pushing Curtis Axel against the ropes here. Sid getting a side suplex applied to him by Regal. 3 members in this ring are members that you voted for to be in this arena. As we see Sid getting a punch to the face of Axel, getting Axel into that opposite corner. Seth Rollins trying to take out Axel, trying to take out that WWE 2K14 champion. Dropkick by Seth Rollins, not able to eliminate Axel. As we see Axel putting Seth Rollins over the top rope, trying to eliminate him as well. We have a countdown for another wrestler to make their way to the ring. There's been so many wrestlers in this ring and out of the ring. Gotta wonder who will be next. What roster will they be from? Will it be Eddie Guerrero, part of the classic roster, coming at number 35. We only have 5 more men in the back ring. And one of those men will draw number 40. And they will be one of the luckiest men in this arena and have the highest chance of getting an automatic shot at their respective minor title. For Raw, it'll be the Intercontinental title. For SmackDown, they have the United States title. And for Superstars, they have the European title. As we see Sid get eliminated by William Regal. The Regal William Regal. As Sid is eliminated at number 31, I believe. I'll have to go back and check some of these numbers. As we see Seth Rollins put onto the ground by Curtis Axel, trying to push Seth Rollins out of the ring. As we hear the spin of Brock Lesnar. As the crowd goes wild for Brock Lesnar. And Eddie Guerrero gets eliminated by Regal. We had Seth Rollins and Eddie Guerrero eliminated quickly, one after another. Seth Rollins with number 31 and Eddie Guerrero number 32. As we have Brock Lesnar now coming in at number 36. We just have 4 more people in the ring. These are guys of the final 7. These 3 guys and the 4 in the back. As you see, a armbar. And you're going to get Brock Lesnar to try and put Curtis Axel over that top rope. Curtis Axel being double teamed here, and he does get eliminated by both Brock Lesnar and William Regal as you get a countdown to another wrestler. And it is R-Truth making his way down at number 37. As we have just a few more wrestlers here, Curtis Axel undoubtedly upset. He is not able to go further, but he did have a very good showing as R-Truth shows off to the crowd as Brock Lesnar and William Regal fight in the corner here. William Regal taunted to the crowd as well as R-Truth takes an arm drag takedown to Brock Lesnar. R-Truth with a T-bone suplex applied to him by William Regal as Brock Lesnar gets pushed against the ropes by R-Truth. R-Truth gets stopped, saved almost by William Regal as William Regal suplexes Brock Lesnar once again. Once again, William Regal was the champion of the NXT Royal Rumble. Will he make his way to be champion here? He did enter at a very late number of 34. As you see, R-Truth tag team partner Kofi Kingston make his way to the ring. Kofi Kingston and R-Truth unfortunately did not make their way out of the preliminary stages of the Tag Team Tomorrow tournament. As you see William Regal put up against the rope by Kofi Kingston. And R-Truth going to put a dropkick onto Brock Lesnar, almost eliminating Kofi Kingston, doing the same to William Regal. William Regal also able to get himself back into this arena. As you see, only a few more men left to come into the ring. William Regal being put up against the ropes by Kofi. Brock Lesnar up on the top rope by R-Truth, and R-Truth able to eliminate Brock Lesnar. As we get one of the final entrants making their way in at number 39. King Kong Bundy making their way at number 39. Will he be lucky enough to stay all the way to the end and make his way to the major title Royal Rumble? One of these 3 men, along with Bundy and along with number 40, will be the champion. And William Regal is eliminated at number 37. As Kofi Kingston gets taken out by his own tag team partner R-Truth at number 38. Oh my. It is just now R-Truth and King Kong Bundy in the middle of the ring. And a headlock onto R-Truth. R-Truth now getting a belly-to-belly suplex applied to King Kong Bundy. King Kong Bundy getting up and getting the back of R-Truth. R-Truth getting a kick to the back of the leg of Bundy. And getting the back of Bundy. Bundy able to get a couple elbows to the face of R-Truth. And R-Truth a flurry of blows to King Kong Bundy as we get number 40 making their way to the ring. Who will it be? Who got number 40? A member of the Primetime Players, Titus O'Neil, drew the $1 million number, making a $1 million move, making his way down to the ring. Gonna try and beat King Kong Bundy. One of these 3 men will be going on to the major title Royal Rumble and also have a guaranteed shot at their respective minor title. As we see all 3 men looking at each other now. All eyeing each other. One of these men will go on to the major Royal Rumble. Perhaps more than one of these men will go on to have a minor title match against their respective champions. R-Truth, part of the Smackdown roster. King Kong Bundy, part of the Classic roster. And Titus O'Neil, the lucky draw, getting taken out. Luck is not as important as skill in this sort of matchup, as we have the final 2, R-Truth representing SmackDown, and King Kong Bundy representing the Classic roster. Titus O'Neil was representing Raw, a Raw champion, will not be having to face the Royal Rumble victor here. Bundy getting picked up by R-Truth. R-Truth getting a couple of shots against Bundy, as Bundy gets pushed up against the ropes by R-Truth. R-Truth wants to try and be a part of that major title Royal Rumble. As we see Truth with a dropkick onto Bundy. Bundy able to pull himself back into the ring, however. As we get a tie-up once again between Truth and Bundy. Truth fighting for a shot at Santino Marella's United States title. And King Kong Bundy fighting for a shot at Kane's European title. As we see King Kong Bundy putting R-Truth up on the top rope. Pushing R-Truth up against the ropes. Will he be able to get R-Truth out? He is able to get R-Truth out, but R-Truth is able to pull himself back in. Huge shot by Bundy. Gets him back in the corner. R-Truth able to counter. Put Bundy in the corner. Bundy able to drop kick himself out of that corner. And a rake to the eyes gets Bundy back in the corner. Both of these men fighting to try and eliminate the other. Bundy put onto the top rope by R-Truth. He's already halfway there. He has to just tip him over the top rope. Will he be able to tip Bundy out? Yes. R-Truth is your winner of the minor title Royal Rumble. Bundy will surely get a good showing put in, however, as R-Truth gets a guaranteed title shot against Santino Marella and will be part of the major title Royal Rumble.